Hello, everyone. Divine Feminine Empress 444. I'm here to do a collective reading. I'm going to wait and see if anybody gets a chance to hop on. I'll give it a minute. We're going to do a collective reading. I'm definitely called to do a collective reading. I'm going to hop on and do a collective reading real quick. I was going to pre-record it, and something told me just get on the live. And I'm a mess right now, so I'm not showing myself because I literally just got off work not too long ago. But I wanted to be able to get on and do this reading for you guys because I got a few downloads today. Hello, Cindy. So I have to get on here and I have to start out by saying, first of all, I was shuffling the decks, right? And oh my goodness, literally the deck was like this. When that happens, that means there's been a chapter closed, right? So it's an end of a cycle. I feel like you guys are going to start experiencing some new good things coming, right? Okay, first of all, that was that. But then I got to share a story with y'all. So, and the reason why this is going to resonate for somebody, okay? Hi, everybody. I just got to share this story with you guys. Like I said, I was going to do a pre-recorded reading and something told me just hop on, okay? So anyway, I through my job, my regular 9 to 5, right? I'm a florist, but I'm a trainer, right? So I go around and I train in my district all the new people, right? And then the person above me is called my specialist, right? Now, mind you, it's a male and he's homosexual, right? And I have to tell y'all this story because him and I have become so close, right? We get along really well, which we have for years. But we always joke through my job and we say that, like he's my husband and I'm his wife, right? But we we barely bring it up, you know what I mean? Make a long story short, I have to tell y'all this story because I feel like this is going to resonate for somebody here. So him and I had made plans that we were going to go for dinner tonight. Um he loves my energy and I love his. You know what I mean? We fit as friends, really great friends. So we were supposed to plan to go to dinner this evening and he never texted me. So I just assumed he wasn't you know, gonna be able to go out to dinner. So he calls me like right after I had left, and I don't pick up my phone when I drive. So he was calling me and texting me, whatever. I didn't see it until later because by the time I got home, I right away rushed, made dinner for my kids because me and my kids come first. So I'm making dinner for my kids, whatever. I happened to look at my phone a little bit ago and I said, oh crap, let me text him. And I was like, I'm sorry, I missed your phone calls, blah, 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 blah. You didn't text me, call me all day, whatever. And he was like, I felt like a divorced husband in the parking lot. Girl, I lost it. It cracked me up. And the reason I'm going to explain to you why I'm bringing up this story, because I know my energy is very high, right? I'm very high vibrational. And a lot of people do draw to me because I am a very high vibrational person. And if you know me in my real life, I'm really sarcastic and really silly, okay? And I feel like this is going to resonate for somebody else here too. Um and it's going to pertain to this reading, I have a feeling. Is because you personally, collective, right? Um You're very high vibrational, okay? Whoever you are, you're very high vibrational. And I feel like The reason why it was so hard for people to let go of you from your past, and probably still, and I feel like you're always going to have this, is because of your vibration, right? We draw people that are good and bad. Okay. So a lot of times it's hard for people, they might treat you bad at some point because they get jealous of your energy. They may mistreat you. They may cheat on you. They may lie to you. They may, whatever they do, right? Because at some point they may like get jealous of your energy. So then they want your energy. So they want to trump you. But then a lot of the times they can't, right? And they can't mimic it once you release them. They can't continue to mimic your energy. Why? Because it's not theirs, it's yours. Okay. So then that's when they want to backtrack and that's when they want to come back around. So just always remember that. Hi. I'm good. How are you doing tonight? So anyway, I brought up that story because man, this man cracked me up. Cause then he sent me a little meme too. And he was like, no man, it said no man left behind. Oh my goodness. That was that lifted my spirits. But it made me laugh because I know I'm high vibrational. So it's like people, you're gonna meet good people and they're gonna like be attracted to you, but you're also gonna meet negative people, right? You just have to learn how and where to place them. So we have memories, okay? I had to get on and tell y'all that. I thought that was hilarious. Spiritual gifts. Yeah. Hot and cold detached, ghosted. Yes. I knew this was what was going to come up in this energy. Sweet talk. hmm I am still getting on tomorrow too, guys, just so you know. Page of Swords at 10 o'clock p.m. Ooh, that came out too. Chariot. 10 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. To do my live, but I was, like I said, I was gonna get on and do a pre-recorded reading, and someone said just get on, who cares. So then we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Hangman, we have the Nine of Wands, I'm still laughing about that. That was hilarious. He is funny. I love that man. I swear to God. And he's just a really good friend to me. And not just a coworker, a friend. So we have the Four of Swords. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, right? This is exactly what I was talking about earlier, right? I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, whoever's watching, right? You're going to resonate with this. There's people that when they think back on you, right? They have fond memories. Even if this is like people that did things wrong to you, I'm called to say, right? And it's because um you're very, whoever I'm speaking to, you're very spiritual. You're very tapped in. I feel like you're kind to people, right? You do nice things to people, and even when and for people. And even when people mistreat you, you still are the type of person that, yeah, you might put somebody in their fucking place. You know what I'm saying? But it's out of love. It's not that you're saying things to people or, you know, doing anything to people out of malice. Okay. And so these people do, they want to circle back, or there could be some people too that they don't even want to circle back because they're too embarrassed by some of the things that they've done and that they've said, right? By their actions. But they definitely think of you, okay? But anyway, so it's somebody here who has this like hot and cold type of energy, right? Off and on. Whoever this person is, it's spirit showing me somebody specific, right? This is somebody who always 1 minute they would show you love, the next minute they would show you disdain, right? I feel like this person wants to come back in and kind of sweet talk you, okay? They're in this Page of Swords energy. I feel like they want to come in and tell you some kind of truth, right? Now, here's the thing with this truth. I don't feel it's a real truth, okay? It's going to be what they think you want to hear, is what I'm seeing. Whoever this is, they have already came towards you, or they're going to come towards you here very shortly. I definitely see that. But I see you as guarded. With the 7 of Wands. I feel like you're like, you're not coming in towards me in this passionate energy. You're not going to come in and disrupt what I have going on. When we go through a healing process, right? When we release people, whether that's family, friends, lovers, whoever this is in your situation, when we go through that healing process, it is literally and truly about maintaining control, right? So we don't lose focus, because people can come in and say whatever they want, right? And that's what people tend to do. They want you to believe their words. No, I believe your actions. Okay. And your actions showed me that you were disloyal. Your actions showed me that you were not a kind person, that you weren't loving, that you weren't um faithful, loyal, whatever have you. So what I'm seeing here is this person does fear this, right? And I feel like right now they're in a pause, right? They're thinking about this. They want to come towards you. They're kind of holding back though. And that's going to be for somebody. For some of you, you're holding back. Okay? You're like, I am not doing this. So what I'm seeing here with the 9 of Wands, right? This is a test of your faith, okay? Do you really want to allow someone like this back into your life, right? It all comes back to how much do you love yourself, right? How much do we love ourselves? Um, we wouldn't allow anyone else to talk to somebody else we love any kind of way, right? We would never do that. So why would we allow somebody to treat or talk to us ourselves any kind of way? We are to love ourselves more than anyone else, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. It's like a test of your faith. I feel like the universe is kind of giving you like a test. How much do you really value yourself? How much do you really love on you? Right? Because words are just words. Anyone can come in and say, "Oh, trust me, I promise you I love you and I miss you and I promise you I'm going to be there for you." And no, your actions showed me different. And I have to believe your actions. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like you're conserving your energy with this 4 of Pentacles here. Yeah. It's like, I feel like this is actually gonna be an easier test for you, because I think you've learned to pull out your emotions out of things. In the past, you could have been somebody who wore your heart on your sleeve. You could have been the type of person that, um, it was easy for somebody to kind of come around and, just say, "Man, I miss you." And again, this could be in a love situation, family dynamic, whatever have you, friendships, this could be colleagues, anything. I feel like you're at a point where you're conserving your energy, you're trusting in your gut, understanding that you have these gifts to be able to see through people. Whoever I'm speaking to, you do. A lot of times people are given the gift to see, right? You're given a gift to see and kind of like feel vibration and feel the energy and know that it's wrong. The problem is with a lot of people is they don't trust it. And spirit is calling for you to trust your gut, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it's off, right? And you have to learn to go by patterns. When people show you a certain way, believe that shit. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here is I feel like you went through this period over here with this Four of Swords where you've rested, right? You gained your strength back. With this High Priestess, now you have this knowledge, right? You use your intuition. Again, your spiritual gifts are being heightened at this time, which is fabulous. This is a great read. Give me something more. Yep, we got the Three of Wands. And I feel like you're progressing, you're moving forward. I feel like, too, you're getting ready to expand. Let's see what this expansion is here for you. We got the Two of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The way Spirit's showing this to me, this is beautiful. This really is. I'm so impressed by this, and I admire this about you guys. Give yourselves a pat on the back for this, because seriously, I feel like you've learned to balance out your emotions, one. I feel like you've learned that I'm not going to accept just anything anymore, right? I am literally looking for my person who's going to fit me, who's going to put me first like I would put them first, who's going to show me the same kind of respect, love, appreciation, the same way you would do for someone else. You're also doing that for yourself. So now, even if someone else isn't going to come in and do that for you, you're okay with releasing that. It's not going to be such a heavy burden or feeling the need to try to prove yourself to anyone else, because you don't have to. You are enough and you don't need anyone else to see that. If they do, great. If they don't, oh well. With this Queen of Swords energy, yeah, it's like you're speaking your truth, right? Understanding that you now need to keep clear boundaries, okay? Give me something more. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, you're not putting up with this type of shit no more. I love this. And Cindy, I know you know. I love this right here. It's like people coming towards you in this domineering energy, stubborn, egotistical, reckless. You're like, I don't effing think so. We ain't doing this. I love this energy. Yeah, you're walking away. You are walking away from people giving you 8 cups, right? Even 3 cups, 2 cups. What that means is in tarot, it's like people only giving you wishy-washy type of energy, in and out type of energy. Um, 1 minute they call you, the next they don't call you, right? We're not dealing with that shit no more. You're either in or you're out. Yeah, with this Knight of Cups, here they come, wanting to save the day, right? They still want to come towards you here, trying to give you some kind of proposal. If this is romantic, which that's what I see, is someone coming in. They're trying to think of a creative way to do this, right? Because they do see like beauty in you. They see, um, they want to come in and be charming. That's what I'm seeing here. So whoever this person is, they think that they're the cat's meow. Okay. Like the collective has to miss me. I'm thinking somebody who's like really, they really think they're the shit. I just seen that. I just literally, Spirit just showed me the scene from, I don't even remember what cartoon that was. I think it was called like Pepe Le Pew. Remember how the skunk would always like kiss on the cat and like kiss up its arm and whatever. That that's what spirit just showed me. Like this person thinks that they are deserving of that. You know what I mean? They're used to people chasing, and male or female, it doesn't matter who it is. This could be a male. But this person is so used to like people pouring into them, showing them affection, fighting for them, doing that kind of stuff. You're not doing that. I don't see that. Uh-uh. This is a tower. There's a sudden change, okay? A sudden change in your behavior because you're not going to put up with this. This is great. I love this. Knight of Swords. Now, I am called to say this, okay? Because this person really wants to take action here, okay? Now, I am called to say this for a few of you because I know a couple of you are a little sassy at times, okay? I won't mention names, okay? But I know a couple of you are kind of sassy. And I know because I'm that way too sometimes, okay? Um, be careful because a person like this, especially in like a narcissistic type of energy, or if you're dealing with somebody who's kind of like schizophrenic, anything like that, you want to be careful of like not triggering this person to want to put their hands on you, okay? So just be careful what you say. Be careful how you react. Um, just for your own safety, because I do see for a few of you here, it might be somebody who might get very defensive, okay? So I want you guys to be very careful. Amen. I'm done settling too. That's what I'm talking about, brown beauty. Give me something more. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away. There is no way. And Spirit's not like, I feel like at one point, Spirit kind of had to pull you away, but now I'm seeing you like willingly getting on it, right? Getting on the boat, like, take me out of here because I am not trying to hear this shit. Oh my goodness. So we have the Five of Wands, and then we had the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You know why this person wants to come towards you here? This is crazy to me, okay? Because they're going through a lot of conflict and chaos in their life right now. For some, I feel like it's like some kind of group setting that they started a lot of shit here, okay? And they're also going through some kind of financial hardship right now. So now they want to make their way back towards you because why? Your energy's so high. You put this person on a high, literally. Mm-mm-mm. That figures. Amen. Yeah, look, that was upright. The Hermit. 9 could be very significant. Um, I feel like this person now wants to come in like I just saw like the movie Bambi, a wounded animal. That's what I just saw. They want to come in like they're wounded and they need your help. They need your guidance, collective. And I'm not bad mouthing anyone because at the end of the day, like hopefully these people do heal, right? Um, will they? A majority of them probably not. Let's just be real. Um, but we wish the best for them, just not around us, right? So with this 10 of Pentacles, yeah, it's because right now I feel like collective, a lot of good things are coming in for you. Again, like I said at the beginning of the read, some of you might not have caught the beginning. There was an ending of a cycle for you, an end of a chapter, and I feel like you have this brand new beginning. And what I see for you is a lot of wealth, a lot of financial security, a lot of like a family setting. But you do have somebody. Now look at this card and look at it good, okay? Collective. You see how It's the man and the female, right? But then you have this person back here lurking. Yeah, you have somebody lurking in your energy for sure. And that's this past person. Judgment. You didn't have to call judgment on this person. Your spirit team, your angels, the universe, they called judgment. Ooh, spirit. I just heard so did their ancestors call judgment on this person. Wow. This is a new phase. I feel like it's a reckoning, right? A reckoning for you and them. So it's like you recognizing who you are and standing in your power, and then an awakening for them to you can't keep effing over good people and thinking you can get away with it. Let me see. What'd you say there? His mother passed away. Yup. Oh, look at that. 10 of Swords. Painful endings. Yeah. This person's experiencing a lot of pain. The same way this used to come up for you guys in my readings. If anybody's watched me for a long time, this was your energy in a lot of pain, sadness. Now this person is experiencing this. The universe is, especially with all these retrogrades going on right now, and we had a full moon last week. Yeah. You're going to pay at some point. Okay. And sometimes it doesn't happen instantly. Sometimes karma, it doesn't happen instantly, but it's going to happen. And when it does, trust and believe they're going to know it was because of the way they treated you. So we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Page of Wands. The same way, ooh, spirit, talk to me. The same way that they wanted you up in your head, sad in your emotions, always feeling just out of reach from what you really wanted. Now they're experiencing this, okay? Because they cannot fathom the fact that you've walked away. To them, they're thinking, there's no way. How could the collective walk away from me? So with this Page of Wands in reverse, because they had no direction. They have they don't even have beliefs, right? This is somebody who, for some of you, this person could go to church. This person could go to preach all day long about how to others that they, to do the right thing. They don't live it. This is somebody that hides a lot in the dark. They do a lot of things behind the scenes. Mhm. He's born in September, the 9th month. Yep. Okay. Queen of Cups. See, in the past, this is how Spirit's showing me with the Queen of Cups in this read. In the past, you would have been more than willing, right, to show love to this person, to forgive this person, and possibly take them back. This time around, Spirit wants you to step in this energy of saying no and choosing you. You have the lid on your cup. You can forgive this person because you should, not for them, for you, 100%. So that way you don't have to hold on to this energy. But that does not mean you can have compassion for somebody and know that you don't want them back in your life. 100%. And I feel like you're going to be able to feel good about your decision here. Yes. Because for once, you're showing compassion and love for yourself. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. 3 of Cups. I feel like this is going to be like a celebration for you. I also see whoever you are, a few of you could end up, celebrating this, right? This accomplishment, this achievement for yourself, knowing that you've moved forward. Maybe you might choose to go out with some friends and have a couple drinks. Just be safe driving, please. Have a DD, please, because I want to be able to hear good things about you guys. Um, but I also see too, like collaborating with others, meeting like-minded people, really finding like your tribe. That's what I'm seeing. I really seen a closed chapter earlier. Like I said, I don't know, some of you weren't on earlier, but when I shuffled the deck, it looked just like this. That means chapter closed. Yes. So there's definitely a close in a chapter here. And I love this. No more juggling. Nope. And this is what happens when you do juggle. This is this person. They literally have juggled people's emotions, their finances, took advantage of people. Had like I'm getting somebody who really like used people. This is somebody very low vibrational. And I feel like now they're looking at everything they lost and things that they're still losing. Amen. It's the best thing to do is to forgive. They stay stuck in this devilish energy. They sabotage. They go after temptations. They have destructive behaviors. This person does not know how to move forward. I'm also getting a heavy, like, sexual addiction for someone. A lot of codependencies, toxicity, like just a lot of negative things, right? This person is still attached to someone here. This person is still attached to someone. I feel like this person's going to come around and try to tell you that they're not with somebody anymore. It's a lie. They're still attached to someone here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. See, that's why they want to come in this childlike energy, wanting to wish to shoot their shot at you, right? So, ooh, Spirit. So they could be going through like a breakup, right? But they're not done with this person. This person, I feel like, is going to come around and tell you that they're not with anybody else. But literally, I'm getting somebody who like just left whoever they're with or started a fight with whoever they're with, but they have intentions to go back. If you see in this card, it's a fish in the cup. So they want to come in and offer you a small cup of love, but it's immature and it's fake because there's still a fish here. They still have shit up their sleeve, I was just told. Thank you, Spirit. He's engaged. Yeah. With this, oh, the number 8 is very significant as well. With the strength card here, I feel like you know how to tame this person. And when I say that, right, it's almost like this person hates it, but it's almost like because you're in control of yourself, you have control of this entire situation, right? It's almost like you're taming this person's beast. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I just heard you're going to awaken them to have to change. They are going to have to change. But the reason why they're going to change is because you're going to tell them no. So, a Spirit just showed me the best thing that you could do for this person is to walk away. Because if you really loved and cared about this person, you will continue to tell them no. Because if you tell them yes, this person won't change. But if you tell this person no, they will grow because they're going to know that now they're not the cat's meow, right? That they're not invincible. And, it's kind of like that saying, you know, you help somebody and then they are better for someone else. And a lot of people look at that like it's a bad thing. I don't. I look at it like, of course, we don't want to have to keep doing that our whole lives, like making someone better for someone else, right? But it's nice to know that you left a good taste in someone's mouth, right? As a figure of speech, than to walk away with someone having something nasty to feel about you. You'll always be the one that got away, right? To this person. Yes. I like this energy. I do. The Magician, action, creation. I feel like you're manifesting your wants and needs now, your desires, who you want. You're very creative too, whoever I'm speaking to. There's something here about a new spark. A new spark. Yeah, investing. In the past, you always invested in everyone else, and now you're investing in you. You persevered through a lot. And I feel like the universe is going to reward you for this. Yeah, look, justice. Yes, you are going to have justice for this. Fairness, clarity, balance. That means if you showed compassion and love to this person by saying no, by helping them heal, it's cause the law of the land, right? I just heard like cause and effect. You do your healing and help others, and you will get the fruits of your labor, is how I'm hearing it. The fruits of your labor. Yes. The Hierophant in reverse. I feel like what I'm seeing here is it's like freedom, going against the grain, stepping out, doing something different, doing something new. Yeah. Having faith that you're going to find this person, the real person that you're meant to be with. Hello. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Moon. Yes. This cycle has ended. You're getting ready to start a new cycle, right? While this person is going to be burdened, right? And now they're going to have to awaken to who you were. Okay? The illusion has been lifted. Patches, shh. I'm sorry, guys. My kids just came home, so my dog's barking. But yeah, I love this. I think this is a really good read. I hope all of you are doing really, really well today. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on. I greatly appreciate it. Amen. Amen to that. Oh, my goodness. But I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm glad you guys hopped on. I really love getting on. I like doing the lives because you guys can like talk back and forth to me a little bit. Through the messaging. I love that. Thank you for all your guys' support. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. It helps me to tap into your guys' energies. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be on again, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to catch my live tomorrow, I'll allow you guys to ask me questions like I do. One question per person. You are so welcome. Cindy, I hope you have a great night. I hope everybody has a really great night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye.